Greetings, I'm Demonac, and it's arena time. So, we've got ourselves a crazy-ass hunter arena deck with 5 starving buzzers. 5 friggin' card-drawing buzzers. And 2 Argent Commanders, and 2 explosive shots, and just like lots of goodness all around. It has a lot of potential, put it that way. It's like crazy, like zombie invasion hunter deck almost. You can, like, there's with all the carrion birds around and stuff like that. And it's fast zombies too. It's not like Dawn of the Dead. It's like they are coming. I've got so much charge lying around and.
Versus Uther.
Yeah, Paladin could be bad. I got 5 buzzers. You could have 5 consecrates. That would have a negative impact on my deck. I don't know how well it would deal with it. I'm going second, which is okay. We'll get rid of Argent Expensive. Yeah. Now I wish I got rid of the kill command too. More creatures would be good for this early in the game. Kill command is kind of overkill on anything that comes out, and so is explosive shot. At least for the first 2 turns. Although I guess by the time you get out, by the time you can cast explosive shot, maybe not so overkill. What to play? I could coin out the buzzard, but it's stupid because his power is to be able to play something else with him. So I'm actually just going to make Worgen Infiltrator, and if he just makes a 1/1 next turn, I'm just going to shoot him. I'm not even going to reveal my Infiltrator, I don't think. Maybe. Hard to say. We will see. I think I have more advantage by not revealing Infiltrator, though. Why do I need to do 2 damage to him now and then have it die? It'd be silly. On the other hand, I won't be shooting him because now I can coin out an Animal Companion. Yeah, I'm not drawing a card, but it's a friggin' Animal Companion. Not my #1 choice, but it's pretty good. It's hard for this guy to kill. In fact, it can kill this guy, and then if I can wipe out all my opponent's forces, then the Worgen can go to town and not instantly die to a 1/1 that didn't even cost a card. But anything can happen. Wow, now we're having stealth wars. Okay, so that's not helping right this second. Oh man, if I could blow that up with explosive shot, it'd be hilarious awesome. But that's not really what's going to happen. I think I'm just going to kill this. And I'm going to inflict 2 damage on my opponent, and I'm going to attack with the Worgen now. Because first off, if he consecrates, he's going to die anyway, and I don't mind if he trades his much bigger creature for this. I mean, I'm pretty sure he wouldn't. I'm pretty sure he'd kill this guy. But I could be wrong. But yeah, there's no point in hiding the Worgen anymore now. If he wants to kill it with this, that's fine. If he wants to play the sword and use it to kill the Worgen, take a use off your sword. That'd be fine too.
Not on my watch.
That I don't like as much. May have a problem with that. Yep. So now a stupid panther gets killed both my things, and he's got out an army of not really impressive stuff, but it's there. Another explosive shot. That's kind of excessive since I can't really do anything much with it now. Alright, well, I know I'm gonna kill most of his stuff with explosive shot next turn. When for now, I'm gonna kill this. He's probably gonna put up more creatures, right? I'm gonna kill this to keep the damage to a minimum, keep shooting him, and I am not playing a starving buzzard to just die. Not unless I'm going to draw at least 1 card from it in the process. I draw another buzzard, then I'll probably have them buzzard each other. That sounds inappropriate.
Get behind me.
Awesome, he put him in the middle. Now I am happy. I mean, it won't kill this guy, but that's okay. Next. That's fine. I wish I'd had this guy earlier. That would have been good on turn 4, but you win some, you lose some. I did just get to kill multiple things with explosive shot.
Let me think.
Hey, He just reminded me to squelch you. Okay, what you got? Really? Huh. So I could draw a card from that, but I'd still have to spend something to kill her. And this guy could still kill either one of my guys. It's not ideal. On the other hand, my life total is lower. I don't want to get hit with her again. I could explosive shot and kill both of them, but that would be a waste, and then I'd only be playing like a Timberwolf, and I wouldn't even do that because I wouldn't draw a card from it. I can use the Argent Commander to kill her, and then lose it to the River Croc. Presumably, not the end of the world. That might be the best route. It uses my mana efficiently. So on a future turn I could explosive shot and play something 2-cost. It solves this problem, and I get to save my kill command for something else. I mean, he will die in the process, but he's actually kind of expendable because I've got lots of stuff like that. That 5 damage really hurt, though. I didn't realize that our life totals were so close together. I guess it makes sense. I haven't been able to keep any board control at all this game. Had it for like 1 turn. So, what's he gonna do? Like Avenging Justice me or something? Because by default, having the Croc kill him is like a no-brainer. But it depends what he's got in his hand. If he's got some kind of big play where suddenly this guy's gonna die or become irrelevant. He's playing with a lot of like junky beasts. Like, what does he think he is? Me? I don't even have all the junky beasts like that. Okay, I think it's time to Exploding Shot again. It's kind of excessive for killing all these guys, but it's still well worth it. Just happens to be so awesome that it's worth it and still expensive. Excessive. So, if I play a Buzzard now, he may or may not be able to kill it. But if he does something to kill it, that's fine. Like, what's he gonna do? Cast a Consecrate to kill 1 Buzzard? My life total is low enough that I think that's actually good. And so if he spends effort killing this, I won't cry too much. If he doesn't, then not only can it attack next turn, but I'll have more mana to cast stuff after drawing a bunch of cards. I have no shortage of cards, so losing this is not going to cripple me. It's worth spending the mana on that, rather than just shooting him for 2. Yeah, he spent a Hammer of Wrath to get rid of that thing. It didn't cost him a card, because Hammer of Wrath is pretty awesome, but it did take a lot of his mana and effort, so... His deck is just all these. I don't understand. It's working okay for him, I guess. Even though I've blown away tons of them, I'm still lower in life. And I don't have, like, taunt and stuff. 8 mana... Those can kill off all my card drawing stuff, is the problem. Unless I draw something... I don't know what I draw. I have to draw something pretty impressive. On the other hand, I can just play a pretty big army. That's tough. I'm not sure I'm getting much advantage from doing the card drawing thing here. So I might be better off just going Silverhand Knight, Young Priestess, and shoot him. Silverhand Knight gives me a lot of stuff.
Squire, attend me.
Ready, sir.
Do you need a blessing?
Quickly. Job done.
It's kind of worth saving this guy, just on the off chance I get my Unleash the Hounds. Because Unleash the Hounds plus this guy go crazy. Especially starving Buzzard first, have enough mana to still kill command. Oh, sick. What's going to happen? Now, buffing this guy was nice, because it meant that if he consecrated, I wouldn't lose my whole army for nothing. Now, he's got a lot of Hammers of Wrath, which is helpful. Why is your deck all beasts? You're not a hunter, dude. I just discovered, like, the paladin who thinks he's a hunter. I did get Unleash the Hounds. And he's got another creature out. Oh, man. What am I going to do? Okay, step one, can I kill him? I'm pretty sure it's clear, decisive no. Because I put out this, all these have 2 attack, I got 3 of them, that's 6, 10, 11, 12, plus 5, 17 damage is not going to kill him. That's a lot. It's a surprising amount that I can do with just this. So we're going to go with the card drawing, and because it's 5 mana, I'll still have 4 mana left. I can either Yeti or Kill Command after doing all this. In fact, I'm going to Unleash the Hounds before playing him, because I want to see like what cards I draw, since I'm drawing so many cards. Oh, I wish I had him first. It would have been awesome. A Deadly Shot. So if I kill off both of these guys, Deadly Shot will just get rid of this piece of junk. And I'll save my Kill Command for, killing him. That's pretty tempting. I think I am going to Timberwolf. Deadly Shot. And I managed to do everything before time ran out, but it was damn close. I don't know how much talking factors into that. I've gotten sort of good at talking while I do this stuff. That's unfortunate, but I drew a lot of cards. Okay, that's more unfortunate. Now I wish I had my Kill Command back. Boo. But I can do this. And then this is a beast. Oh, I should have played him first. But no, I don't have enough mana. No, I did it right without like planning as much as I should have. Okay, dude, things are looking harsh for you. We have equal life totals. I have more than your life total in forces here. And I have more cards than you. And I am a hunter, so my power has a much more immediate impact at this stage of the game than his power does. I'm gonna... Let me see. Aww, and you lost your kite. Okay, Spell Power Consecrate? Nope. That is not a Spell Power Consecrate. If he played this and then Consecrated, that would have been kind of impressive. Okay. There was so much crazy huntering going on that I never really doubted I was going to win that game. I probably should have been more worried than I was. A lot of bad things could have happened, but it's hard to be worried when your opponent just plays non-stop, common, no-ability creatures. It's a freaking paladin! His deck was all 3/2 and 2/3 beasts. Like, he had more than 2 copies of at least one of those, I'm sure. So many beasts! Why did you draft those? Again, it did just become open beta, so there are probably a lot more people in the arena who haven't played it before. I don't know, though. What is it doing? Okay, this is a very expensive hand. No likey, this hand. I'm going to keep him, because if it worked out, it'd be awesome. Yeah. I think I'm going to take a beating in the early game here. My first play is nothing. Rogue is going second with the coin. Does not play a crazy coin play. Why didn't I have you first turn? That is very inconsiderate. I'm just saying. I don't know what the best way to do this is. None of these solutions work out to draw me a card, play him on buffing a creature that can already attack, and use my mana efficiently, including the shoot. I want to have a beast to buff him with. Yeah, we'll just play the Direwolf Alpha. See what kind of killing stuff my opponent has. Let's see if I was being silly by being happy about the lack of first turn play. Probably. What do we got? That could be pretty rough. Oh, that is nice. Again, not drawing a card, but unless the rogue can kill him off easily. just on his face, just with what's on the board, he does stop this guy from going Super Saiyan. Now, I'm sure my opponent will have something to say about that, but you've already used the coin. You you can only kill this guy as a rogue with 3 mana by doing something like dagger poison. Doesn't have the poison. Yes, I was worried about that Worgen. Yeah, I'm gonna lose all my forces, but that's not the end of the world. Not the end of the world. Aw, top deck Yeti. Unlike the last game, that was an excellent time to draw the Yeti. Because my other plays were not going to be as good. Still don't want to play like a buzzard with nothing to back it up. Especially against one of the 3 classes that can just pay 2 mana and kill it. I don't have a drink. Obviously doing something wrong here. Hey! You just reminded me to squelch you. Right. Go get a drink next time I end my turn.
I'm ready. I'm not ready.
Okay. I like you because I can just kill you. And that makes me happy. It does. So we're going to do that. Now, we know that my opponent anticipated this plan, but that's still so optimal compared to other choices that I'm going to take it. I don't have any beasts to work with the buzzard yet, but I can play the juggler, get a free damage from the infiltrator, and shoot my opponent. I have a big army, and she doesn't. She has more cards than I do. I'm supposed to be getting a can of pop. That's how far away my fridge is, if you're wondering. It's directly behind me, right behind that wall with the map of the Tales from my D&D campaign world. And yes, I come from the part of the world where we call this pop. If you prefer soda, that sounds as annoying to me as pop sounds to you. So, cheers. Now, the Abomination is kind of antisocial, and that would probably bother me if I didn't have a Spellbreaker.
Your magic shall not save you.
So, fair trade. Damage. Damage. Shoot you. Again, no sense. Even though I have 5 buzzers, there's no sense wasting one. Like, he does nothing for me if I just play him on his own. Or very, very little. It's much better to just do 2 damage, I think. This game is going well. Let's see what this rogue's late game is like. Because a lot of things can change in the late game. I don't have anything out here that is insurmountable at all.
So many options.
A Geomancer plus a Fan of Knives would devastate my forces. And draw a card. That would be a pretty convenient combo of stuff, though. Not necessarily that easy.
So many options.
The Abomination was a particularly good way to deal with my stuff. It just happens that I had a counter for it.
Your magic shall not save you.
Yeah, that doesn't bother me anywhere near as much as mine bothered you. I guarantee it. Splat. Yeah, okay. I can deal with this. I was hoping for a beast, but I'll take this, because he wins the board control game. Starting to think my deck might be good. It is a dangerous thought. That way lies optimism. Nothing good can come from optimism. That's one of those things that I dislike. Like, when I hear optimism, I dislike it. In practice, optimism is actually quite good. And I'm not even, like... I'm kind of generally, like, optimistic. I'm just optimistic at, like, a low, constant level that I don't think about. So I just go around it. It's just because my neurochemistry is kind of, like, naturally content. Don't worry about stuff as much as a lot of people do. But, okay. Now we've got an interesting problem to solve. Instead of talking about random crap like I was. So I could go 2 buzzards, which would draw me one card. Houndmaster one of them, which would be a 4/3 taunt. And
I wonder.
At that point, I think I would trade my defanged knife juggler for the pyromancer, and then just go on the attack. This could kill off my taunt buzzard, but I'd be beating down my opponent with a lot of stuff. Now I could also do it without drawing a card and just do 2 extra damage. I don't think that's good. If I play all this stuff, I'm gonna have no cards. I'm really gonna want to draw those cards. I guess the other choice is, no, I don't have quite enough mana to go Buzzard, Grow, and Deadly Shot, which is how I would wipe out his whole forces. So yeah, I think that's the plan. Buzzard. Another Buzzard, that's nice. So if one of my Buzzards survives, I can draw even more cards. I'm in a pretty good position to kill my opponent, but again, all my stuff has low defense, so it could be turned around. It's just hard as a rogue to do that kind of area damage. She can now play an Assassin's Blade, and then that card that where you sacrifice your weapon to deal its damage to all enemy creatures. That would be a very expensive play for her, but still, it would wipe out my board, so it would be worth it. Aw, you cheesy bastard. How dare you play with those guys? Oh, wait. Okay, so you're playing a big army, but you're doing nothing to stop me from killing you. I don't have to do anything. I'll just kill you. But I'm going to anyway, because I want to rub your face in the fact that I have a giant army of birds, because it's funny. But then I'm not gonna mess around. I'm not gonna unleash the hounds, which would also be funny, but it would waste too much of everyone's time. That would be rude. Just win the game. It's just it's the amount you're willing to play around. I could just kill you. I want to do 1 or 2 things first, just because makes me feel good. But unleashing the hounds would have literally taken 20 seconds or 30 seconds to process with all that card drawing. And that would have been dumb. Alright, so we're up 3-0. This is usually where my runs go steeply downhill. Let's see how that happens next time. If you like this, please click the eponymous button. And don't forget to subscribe to Demonac Games for more Hearthstone Arena and other gaming videos.